That's how it goes, motherfucker. Take his plain kid. Right with the big sharp knife, motherfucker. Right to your abdomen, motherfucker. I'm a psychopath, and you fucking better let it in. Fuck you, motherfucker. All my real ones never grew up with me already. No, I'm faithful, loyal, motherfucker. To those that are new, motherfucker, try to say my name disrespect.
I'll just let that play for a few anyhow. Because you know the majority of you are here for my music. So I'll just let that run through for a minute.
You're gonna wind up in the fucking coil, the charcoal, motherfucker burn, motherfucker that flies inside you. Yes, you want 360 degrees, heavenly sense, motherfucker, you can know. I'm the one who time pants, fuck. That's me, motherfucker, in the flesh. God in the flesh, I'm a living God, motherfucker, like I said.
Here, do you
You're
want some?
wrong, motherfucker, I can give a fuck about you.
I'll
And
just put it out there.
motherfucker, you can hear it. Anunnaki, motherfucker, I live in spirit. Every single one of you, motherfucker, 13 of us, motherfucker, what you gonna do? Powerful.
So when it comes to philosophy, philosophy is usually a generalization of perception or an ideal. You look throughout history, they had, Socrates, Socrates, um, stuff like that. Leonardo da Vinci, a few others um, that like break down life not only in the metaphysical but telling it in story form. So Gnosticism, when it comes to Gnosticism, to be Gnostic, to be truly Gnostic, it means you're not speaking on fables or fairy tales or things that you've never lived or experienced. You speak on things that you've actually experienced while still accumulating the collective uh, ideals of the idealists and cohesively and intelligently going through and codexing the ones that are actually important. And then you can apply it into your own life to see whether or not it comes true. Because you have a lot of beings that talk about stuff they don't know what they're talking about. And they've never done it, but they can still give you advice on it. It's like if you go to a counselor, maybe you were an alcoholic, maybe you had different um, who knows what. But say you go to your counselor is giving you advice, but behind the scenes, that same counselor is doing the exact opposite of what it told you to do. Is that called ethical? And then you have a thought on it, right? It's stuff like that that, in all honesty, um, I find that this generation doesn't have the time to think anymore. They're going through day in, day out. You got tasks, you got busy tasks that keep you going day in, day out, and all you're doing is getting one day older, and you're getting another day older, and I don't know why the elasticity of most beings. I mean, I got cartilage uh, build up from multiple training episodes and days. Let's just put it in that dialogue because it sounds more intelligent. I mean, Belmont Thievery Jr. is my real name, as most of you don't really know, but that's my actual name. Um, the intelligent Gnostics know what I'm saying. And it's interesting to watch just the lack of individuality out there. You go around, you see if things are diversified yet. You go take a look and you see if beings are still acting like an individual as opposed to a collective of um, non-superior beings. And the only way to conquer this universe is to conquer yourself. You got to conquer yourself first. You have to um, be able to get up every morning and like what you look at when you stare at yourself in the mirror. And you pass me that light, bro. And you have to be able to embody everything that you say, and um, not only be held accountable for it. If you say something, you got to be able to prove it in some way, shape, or form, right? And the only way I can prove what I stated is by the application of my successful life. I mean, I've had several businesses. All of them I closed on my own accord because I get bored of things. Because I'm a creator. So every time you close something off, it's called fresh ground floor ground start. I would never want to sell one of my businesses to anybody because that's I still own the legal rights to the names of every business I've ever created. So I still own their domain. And the next stage, I mean, the next stage is just it's going to be so easy, right? You try to get the hard stuff out of the way early in life, say your life experience, and you remember everything and you spawn yourself. I mean, you didn't spawn yourself. You got as a youngster seems to be false memories is what you seem to be having, right? um, in that aspect, unless you have another verifiable source of where that story came from. Most people have nothing good to talk about. They talk about vague things and structure systems that don't really exist. They speak about things that they've never proved themselves, but and then they argue over it, or some of the dumbest yeah, examples of what I've seen out there for lack of most of you beings, you have your fixed opinion, and unfortunately, um, you could be swayed with all sorts. I mean, you got to live and you got to experience things. If you don't experience things, and everybody experiences good and bad because you're literally living in a nightmare in the Hyperborean bowl, in the Hyperborean chambers, literally where you are right now. And I mean, 2026. I mean that it peaks out. It peaks out in a couple of years. I'm just saying that. Um, if you haven't figured out how to level up yet, I mean, you ever seen that Matrix Hacker channel? And he gave you those videos, and he talked about the harvesting machine and how it goes after everybody after a lower frequency. That's basically, I mean, that's not too far off from the truth. It's not, it's a pretty good analogy and metaphor, but the gist of it is you got to raise your vibration, you know, even to be Gnostic. Gnostic means that you've lived, you've learned, you've applied, you've it's like being a gypsy pathway to a point, right? And this life, I mean, when I say you're living in purgatory, you are living in purgatory. That's why you get deja vu. I feel like I've been here before. It's because you have. When I say you're you're caught in a tape loop, a time loop, a time warp. Um, it's like being conscious in the experience is what breaks you free from that set scenario. It's what shatters the glass ceiling, which is all just metaphors. It's dumb. It's you put things into basic terms for people because most people are basic. Up, down, left, right. Um, yes, no, maybe you guys are so basic in your thought processes, it's comical. You're not even intricate. You don't even think intricately. And the ones that do think intricately, usually they only specialize in one variation of what they are. So they'll be like a nuclear physicist, or there'll be some sort of a high level university trained specializing major in only one thing, and instead of being the jack of all trades and wearing um, different learning curves throughout whatever you think your experience is. When you leave, you only take your memories with you, and if you can't remember, you repeat the same thing over and over. It's like deleting your file off your video game progress, and then say you go into Nintendo or whatever, and you're like you try to prove you beat the game, but you got no evidence because you can't remember. Your game got wiped out. If you don't find that profound, maybe that doesn't apply to you. I don't sit here. I don't expect everybody. There's what, billions of people in the world. I don't even care. I mean, I've never met maybe like, well, maybe I have in some way, shape, or form, but I mean, I don't uh I don't believe that they're all conscious thinkers, but there's a lot of beings with different opinions and ideals out there that, especially the ones without internet, that barely have um, the camera on them 24/7, 365. It's it's kind of comical when you think about it. This life and such. But I mean, it's not that comical. You could have wasted your time sitting there, progressing yourself in some way, shape, or form, and teaching others how to do it, or you could have been wasting your time doing and saying nothing. In this point, in this perspective, I really think it's important that I've made an analogy on every spectrum that I've spoken on tonight. I'm not going to make this long-winded because um, I got better better things to do right now. But really think about um, what happens when you got to leave your body shell. Are your meaningless tasks going to help you do that? So think about what you do in a day. Is it making you enough money to have enough time to actually get out there and get away from the um, grid? It's funny because there's beings out there that you talk about being a targeted individual. A targeted individual. Targeted for what? That that clearly doesn't even make sense. You hear all those theories when they talk about uh, all those fabrications. Um, why would anybody be targeted? Everybody's being monitored 24/7, even even in the astral realm. Why would anybody have to target anybody? That's one of the most uh, basic, low level ideas. Usually, people that start talking about that have a poor diet. Maybe they've had poor sleep patterns or whatnot. Yeah, but really, nobody's going to take care of yourself like you're going to take care of yourself in life. So, yeah, nobody is going to take care of you better than you're going to take care of yourself at the end of the day.
Stay away, this way, overpowered sideways. It's a great guy. It rained all day in my city. In the forest, I mean, motherfucker, don't trust her. Stay unsafe, unsafe. Danger eventually would always take over. Unless you have my caretaker. It's that guardian Illuminati pantheon without my mind. True salvation, salvation, no motherfucker in the soul, motherfucker, anonymous. Seek your control. New friend, motherfucker with the new style, motherfucker think that new one way. I could give a fuck about the old right now, feeling so old school OG. Contradict myself, no more negativity. Set a belly up, I give it to him, motherfucker, yeah. When I come in loud, I don't have the fear, motherfucker coming in with the harmonic flavor. No failure, no failures here, motherfucker, only lessons achieved here. Positive vibes, something is your mind, light and crime. One time music, war for your mind. Take control, salvation your soul from the home soul. For your motherfucking mind, that's all I can say. Overtime, take control. Coming up with this motherfucker. I feel glad with it. Say I'm open, motherfucker, get good. 360 degrees, but it's triple nine. It's all actuality. I love last night, motherfucker. You can eat a shit to the good stuff. You give me a shit, motherfucker, I just give it. I know where a motherfucker's at. I put the beat together, I put the lyrics together, I put the video together, I do it all myself. If I ever let anybody else in my video, it's fucking literal. Blessings. Never been able to, motherfucker. You know? I control the underworld and the overworld, motherfucker. You're in the land of the walking dead, by the way, motherfucker. You can't stop me. Way harder than the days of NWA, motherfucker. You can't copy. You can try to copy, motherfucker, but I guarantee you, with fucking empty chest, you'll be shocked, dude. And motherfucker, guess what? You might get shot. You might get fucking shot. You might get your head shot. Motherfucker, you ain't no G. You're a goofy looking motherfucker trying to copy me. You're all a bunch of fraudulent fucking trying to copy me. Motherfucker, I can literally wipe my ass and motherfucker flush you down into the regards to me. You and your whole fucking family are a bunch of trying to key in the fucking spirit walking. Nah, this is real motherfucking monster shit, bitch, motherfucker. Every time I do a lyrical hit, motherfucker, somebody else disappears. It's almost like they walk into the twilight zone, into another dimension and shit, bitch. Nobody ever gets to relocate them ever again, bitch. It's like they went MIA missing in action, bitch, motherfucker, like Prada. Like Chuck Norris, motherfucker, he's more of a bitch, motherfucker. You can never take Bruce Lee, motherfucker. If Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris were to fight one-on-one, motherfucker, Chuck Norris would die. Guaranteed. He's got his fucking head kicked off, motherfucker. Chuck Norris looks like a little faggot ass motherfucker with that red hair. He looks like a queer motherfucker. His fucking beard looks like he's being brushed in the toilet, motherfucker. I made a Chuck Norris joke, motherfucker, and every fucking buddy who made a joke about Chuck Norris, even Chuck Norris and his whole family died, motherfucker. That's power, motherfucker. You punk, you puta ass punk. Whatever the fuck you do, motherfucker. DJ Ray, give us 7. Theorizing greater times ahead. Here we go, open road ahead. Even all my fancy shit, you know. Code of respect goes a long way. Respect gets you farther than the opposite these days. What about compassion? What about everlasting life? What about breaking out the matrix? Did you forget where you were headed, or did you get trapped in the maze? This is it. This is the one. This is the one rap that can help you today, through your days, through every single day. I'm about to glow and shine. I'm the shining one. I never give it. Regulus is the sun. DJ Regulus. Is it bass? Is it bass? DJ Regulus 7. Standing in for Casanova the Dawn, aka the realist, aka Machiavelli, Tupac. I'm gonna throw it down in a time. This is the third verse. It only gets worse, motherfucker. When my brother had to see the day of his curse. So majestic, got a crown for a reason. You know I put myself back down for a reason. The rest of the world seems to be twisted. Who are you
Well,
pleasing
Buff,
right now? You can't even please me or yourself right now. What you get for looking like right now? You have a round table like our style. Pirate triple down. You have a game plan. With the games get higher mind. Next stage of revolution is time. Live. He's a Bay. DJ Regular 7. So powerful. So hypnotic. Take one to the head, motherfucker. See if you survive, motherfucker. If you like my style, I'll resurrect you. Motherfuckers. I don't hang with no punk ass crew, motherfucker. They're all afraid of me, motherfucker. Brother, tell me, take all their pain away. I used to fight for my friends, motherfucker, till I realized if I fight for my friends, they're all a bunch of bitches. They haven't been hit in the head like I have, with several knives and bullets, stabs and shit, motherfucker, like I was as a kid. Motherfucker, Billy the Kid, more firearms than you, motherfucker, buried at a hidden location. You wanna go near my location, motherfucker, set up now. Booby trap, motherfucker, like that little Chinese guy says, and fucking goody, motherfucker. That's what I say, you motherfucker, goody, my motherfucker, you know. I'm the real motherfucker, one-eyed Willie motherfucker with the pirate flow. 322 motherfucker, must save your soul. I've been here before, motherfucker. Hey, or name, motherfucker, you're my bro, motherfucker. I have to say that because he's my bro, motherfucker. Fuck the world, FTW. That's why my tattoo on the right side of my head says, spell it backwards, is WTF, motherfucker. What the fuck? You think you got to say to me, motherfucker, too intelligent? 999, pirate, hyperborian, uncursed mind, motherfucker. Do you feel fine? I just increased your dopamine high. I just increased your serotonin high in your mind without taking a pill, motherfucker. I give you cheap thrills, motherfucker. I always know your woman loves me. The hottest girls always message me. Easy bass. DJ Regular 7. Classic. Immortal. Banging on wax, motherfucker. Jamming on the watch. Do it hard every time. You know what this is? Pirate 999. Motherfucker. Nobody knows, motherfucker, didn't know I'm the one, motherfucker, behind the gun. And they weren't ready for me to come in, motherfucker, here comes You know I go away all of this. I said it chills up your spine, motherfucker, like a cold breeze, a wet skin, motherfucker, like a wet suit, motherfucker, Brexit, like I got a predator system, motherfucker, I can shake shit, anywhere I go, motherfucker, like I'm here, it is motherfucker, maybe I'm right, I'm on your shoulder right now, in the backseat of your vehicle is where I'm residing right now, and motherfucker, on the microphone, nobody can keep up with me, nobody wants to go against me. Rapping against me will leave your tank empty, motherfucker, like a tired motherfucker, 4 of them done smash, motherfucker, like a boss of slasher, motherfucker, creating mental massive disasters, for you imposters, motherfucker, I call you actors, but your acting is real bad, motherfucker, you wanna talk shit about my family members that passed on, I don't care, motherfucker, what happened to you, then I'll laugh, when they beg forgiveness, will I resurrect them again or bring them back, I don't know, motherfucker.